So, good morning, all the students of 10th standard. We are learning the fourth lesson of history. So, while learning the fourth lesson of history, yesterday or day before yesterday, we studied about the temple architecture, structure of temple architecture, north side and south side. Two different temple architectures are there. Means first one, that is we can call it is first one is going toward the means it is tapping toward the upside, rising. Next that is Dravid style, Gopur style and the Dravid style. So today in medieval period, when we are learning that page number 27, in the medieval period, under the patronage of Muslim Sultanate, many style of architecture such as Persian, Central Asian, Arabic and pre-Islamic native Indian styles were blended together, creating a Islamic architecture. In medieval period, what happened? Those were the Islamic ruler in our country or under the Muslim Sultanate. These Sultanate, they encouraged architectures, and there was a combination of Indian architectures along with that Persian Islamic combination is there of their architectures. Many beautiful buildings were created at that times during the medieval period or during the Mughal Sultanate. Number of the beautiful buildings were created at that times. The Qutub Minar at Mehorli near Delhi is also one of the finest example. Qutub Minar at Mehorli is the finest example of architecture. Taj Mahal at Agra, Gol Gumbad at Bijapur in Karnataka are the world famous example of the Islamic architecture of India. So Taj Mahal is there, along with the Taj Mahal, Gol Gumbad. These are the famous Islamic architectures or examples in our country. The construction of the building of Qutub Minar also started during the region of Qutbuddin Aibak in the 12th century. Construction of Qutub Minar is also started in the 12th century during the region or during the time of Qutbuddin Aibak. On his name, they created or this gave name to that building or to that Minar as a Qutub Minar. That Qutbuddin Aibak, he was a ruler. So during his time, the construction of Qutub Minar started in the 12th century and it was completed in the region of Altamash in the 12th century. In the 12th century, it means 13th century, 12th century it started and ended into the 13th century. That Altamash, he was a ruler. Qutbuddin Aibak, he was a ruler during his time or tenure. The construction of Qutub Minar started. Next, it ended in the region, means in the time of Altamash in the 13th century. Qutub Minar is the highest minar in the world. That if you see that Qutub Minar is one of the highest minar in our in world. It is 73 meters. That is 240 feet. 73 meter. The height of the Qutub Minar is measured into the meter, and if we convert this meter into the feet, then 240 feet. 1 meter is equal to, I think, more than 3 feet in a point, that it will become inches, then 20 or 30 then. So the construction of Qutub Minar started during the region of Qutbuddin Aibak and ended in the region of the time of the Altamash in the 13th century, and the height of the Qutub Minar is 70 meter, that is 240 feet. It is the highest minar in the world. The Qutub Minar complex of building has been declared as a World Heritage. So this complex of building is declared as a World Heritage site there. Next, the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan built Taj Mahal? As we know that Taj Mahal was built by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan. So the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan built the Taj Mahal in memory of his wife Mumtaz. Taj Mahal is also looked upon as the paramount example of architecture. So what we can call that Taj Mahal is also called, or it is looked as a paramount example of architecture. This now of the beauty of Islamic architecture in India. This world famous building has been declared as a World Heritage Site. Means Taj Mahal. This building or the famous building is declared as a World Heritage Site. Means Taj Mahal is also including as a World Heritage Site. Means in a site or in that group. Next, the Gol Gumbad at Bijapur in Karnataka was also built in the 17th century. So this Gol Gumbad was built into the 17th century there. So this place or this Gol Gumbad is also included. This is this place or this building is also included in a World Heritage Site. So the Gol Gumbad at Bijapur in Karnataka was built into the 17th century. This ground building houses the burial of Muhammad Adil Shah of Bijapur, and this Gol Gumbad building is the burial place of Muhammad Adil Shah of Bijapur. The body of emperors buried in that region. Inside the dome, after which the building is named, there is a round gallery then. So inside the dome, what is that? The dead body of Muhammad Adil Shah that of Bijapur. So after that burying the dead body, that building is also called at Gol Gumbad. Inside there is what that round gallery is there in that building. Even a slight whisper by a persons in the buildings in this gallery can be here everywhere. That if we speak little bit also when you visit to that Gol Gumbad, and if you whisper a single word in that area, then that sound will be here everywhere. That type of techniques, structural architecture of that building is there. So if somebody clap from here, that echo also hears many times. If we clap one time, that ecosystem is more there, so it will be here many times. That sometime when we are in a room, at that time also, if the room is empty, then we can hear the echo sound. Or if we climb the mountain or in the valley region, if we went there also, if we clap or if we shout loudly, if we call, then we can hear that echo again and again. During the British period, a new architectural style arose in India. When Britishers came, then that time they brought their own architectural style there. It is known as a Indo-Gothic architectural style. So first of all, what is that Iranian or the Persian style, their Arabic style. Now Britishers came, they brought their own technique or own the style, Indo-Gothic style architecture we can call. Building like churches, they start to be built there, government administrative departments, residential office, railway stations were built in this type of architecture that. So during the British period, buildings of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj railway station or the terminals in Mumbai is also built during the time of the Britishers there. So this terminal or that railway terminals of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, the name of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, which is situated or located in Mumbai, that building structure is also called as an Indo-Gothic architectural structure is there. So this place is also declared as a World Heritage Site. So there we missed what is that? Some part we studied about the Indian, Persians, Arabic, Islamic style architecture, that combination. Now what is that? Some of the places are there, sites are there. there is a combination of India and Britishers or Indo-Gothic architectural style. So when you'll come tomorrow, we'll see about the Indian tradition of their places or Indian traditions of performing art. Next one is tomorrow we will see then performing art and the tradition that will see.